Hello everybody, today I'm going to do another practice video on Backgammon Galaxy. I tried to record one of my World Team Championship matches, but I felt a bit uncomfortable, I was a bit tired, and I wanted to spend all my energy for the team, so I stopped that attempt. Maybe I will try again. Yeah, okay, but I cannot promise. What else is new? Just came back from Dubai. Very nice tournament. And now also the second edition of To Hit or Not to Hit is out. So it's basically the same book, some typos corrected. And the biggest change is actually design, because I wasn't super happy with the print. So like the print was a bit shining through the pages, and didn't like it too much. So I invested in heavier and better paper, and now I really think it looks nice. So I'm finally super happy with the product. Anyway, if you're interested in one of my books or in taking lessons, just go to my website and contact me. And of course, if you like this video, please press the corresponding button and subscribe to the channel. First match is against G Joker. I know him. That's cool. From Germany. I think one of the players with most experience. I'll just okay, so yeah, against a German friend of mine, G Joker. Let's see how this goes. Sometimes we bet a glass of wine on the PR. Maybe he's offering that to me too. I don't know. Right now he's not doing anything at all. So, inactive. Okay, yeah, he's asking me in German if I will publish it and if he has to make an effort here. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? 6-3. Guess I'm just gonna run. Don't see much else here. Now he's asking for the wine. Okay. I will contest for the wine bet. Okay. I also should concentrate on what I'm doing here. So he moved something. I will move something. So I really want to make my 8 point here. And maybe step up. So yeah. So now time to concentrate. So dancing is not great. He has 2 checkers back. I'm on the wire against the 4-point board. However, I've got a good board, good distribution. Threes hit me, then it's really bad. It doesn't hit me and I can come in. It's okay, of course. Are you still here? Okay, I'm gonna take. Not sure. I mean, I have such a good front structure, so I really hate to drop this. It could have been easily a pass. And now it is, of course. Okay, let's concentrate on rolling a 3. Not happening. Get another chance. What did he do? Why did he play it like this? He rolled a double 5. He could have just run out. Yeah, oops. Yeah, oopsie. So, what was that? So, yeah, now we actually, yeah, now he says to me, probably he has got to pay for the wine. But the take, okay, I will say maybe the take will compensate for that. So just need to roll the 6 here. So it's kind of hard to take this serious now, but I will from now on. So can I cube this back? Guess it's too early. He's got a 5-point board. If he has to run, maybe I can cube this now because I can easily lose my market here. But on the other hand, I also have some bad numbers like 5-1 or something. Okay, I will roll. So I really don't want to offer him anything, just want him to run. And now I guess it's time to cube. Lots of market losers. I will double this. Maybe I should have cubed earlier, such a strange position, so... okay, need the anchor. So that was a weird game anyway. Gotta hit the last checker. I would have liked to make my 5-point, but hitting certainly more important. Okay. Okay, now I have to make my 5-point. At least the race is good now. Or okay, not great, of course. Guess I want to keep my midpoint. I mean, expecting to get cubed here. Don't think I can run. Maybe just clear my mid. What do I need my midpoint for? It's not going to give me any shots. 12 pips. He's a bit stacked. Sometimes I don't lose many gammons. Unfortunately, I also don't win too many games. Maybe it's a small take. Just a shot equity. Now can run, but I'm still down in the race. I think I won't run just yet. Okay, slot the point, double 3. So this turns out to be just a 3-point game, as it does most of the time. Of course, still some equity. Not great. Okay, gonna run. And he's gonna point on me. Didn't step out with the other checker because I thought I needed the contact. Still have contact, as you can see. And no. Forced. Okay. Okay, now we can just, I mean, this is no gammon, of course. And we're in a 5-point match. Okay, hit. I think you do split. Not sure. I think you can also bring the checker down. Doesn't make much of a difference. Just thinking whether the match score does anything. So do I really hit here now? Can also make the anchor. Not looking great. But hitting also feels like, yeah, what do I want to achieve here? Destroy my structure. So maybe I just make the anchor and wait for better times. Okay, now I will start building my board. Yeah. Continue to do that. Now hitting is more promising. Not the greatest position here. Yeah. Do I really want to take this? So many checkers back. He's got a strong board, many gammons. Really hard to win with 4 back checkers against this structure, so I will pass this. Okay. Anchor and point. So this mutual holding game now. Glad that I can hit. Okay, just this is 3s. Feels better than the other one, but then going to the 20 and 16. Okay, this smells like blitzing. And I will cube this, of course. And we are in a 4-point match. Okay, so hitting again doesn't make too much sense, I think. Probably I should go for the anchor and just slot. I would love to make my 4-point, but I feel the 20 is more important with that many back checkers. I really don't want to get pointed on. So I'll play like this. And if I get another checker sent back, so be it. Not a big deal. But I think the advanced anchor, especially when your opponent is 4 away, you get cubed very aggressively when there are gammons in the game, or many gammons. And yeah, when I make the 20 anchor, take the gammons out. Should I make my 5 here? Don't see anything constructive. 5 looks strong. If he hits me, so be it. Okay, now the second anchor, stepping up with 1 checker. Now I can run with, I could have run with 6s either way, but 6 to 5 didn't feel correct. So with which checker am I going to run? I guess with the back checker. Really? Maybe just up to here to have all checkers connected. Do I want to slot my 4 point? That's a question. Maybe I do. Just get that checker into play. Yeah, why not? Five, 6 plays itself. Just jump out. 2, 6, same thing. Now it looks more and more like a 4, 5 back game. Maybe I can make roll a 2. I think I should hit and jump the prime. I can remake the anchor. Just resigning to a 4, 5. Don't think that's the way to go. I mean, so this, yeah, it's a decent 4, 5 back game. I don't know. I will try to remake. I mean, I can also go forward here, actually. If he has bad numbers, A6 or something. So I will hit. He should cube, I think. Quite volatile. Certainly want to take this. Could easily get to recube. So now it's a well-timed 2, 4. Think I gotta take this. I lose many gammons, but I win like so many games, so I can recube easily, and then there are no gammons anymore. So it's, I mean, I really want to take this, of course. That's always fun to play. I'm here. Yeah, I will take. Also, if it doesn't make the 5 prime, I can easily escape with my checkers. But now I'm really in backgame mode. I won't try to go forward for now. Okay, maybe I should actually. But do I really want to hit the 3rd checker? Now it's really complicated. I don't know. I'm not going to blitz him. I want to get out of there. Maybe he forces me to go forward here. No. Okay, gotta get out of there. I cannot hit anything, so I will make a counter prime, I guess. So this is, I can make the, no, I should make the solid prime, should jump his prime, and hope that I can trap him. Maybe double 3s. Okay, now I have to switch to the 4-5. Really confusing game. Now I can see reasonable chances to trap that checker. And if not, I can still fall back to that game. He's hitting me. What for? Interesting. Okay, now I have an interesting choice since he didn't make the point. I can just jump out, control the outfield, and hope that he will crunch. I really feel I should go forward here. Also, I should pay attention to my time. So I will now try to go forward. One. Can make another point. Why not? Double fours, probably not the best. Move the prime forward, and I gotta move something. Don't want to lose on time. Need some sixes here. Yes. And now I can slot the back of the prime, maybe. And that looks kind of strong. Yeah, I really want to make the 5 prime. So I guess I got to make the 5 prime first before I can cube. That's not the prime, but it's outfield control. So if he misses me, then I feel I can cube him. Should be a big favorite. Okay, so we're ready to go now. It's a bad number for him. And I feel this is a clear cube. Yeah, pass as well. Okay, looks good. Of course, we are not cubing here ever in a gammonish position at the score. Okay, I guess we are gonna get cubed if we miss this. So we do miss, but I still feel even this race, I don't lose many gammons here. Okay, he doesn't cube. I'm very happy about that. Now I anchor. So again, and taking territory. Now it's a super easy take, but I was kind of happy that I didn't get cubed there at the score. Now with all the winning chances, just an easy take. Can I run here? That no. Maybe I should run. What am I waiting for? If I just play to the 3, he will cover. And I will crunch. The other hand, can he cube this now? Probably not, because he's not going to win gammons. He cubes it, easy take. I mean, he is winning gammons, but very few. My take point is low. So do I stay back here or do I step up? 1, 2, 3. Okay, do I really want to get pointed on the... I think I stay back for now. Again, not gonna come out because then I lose more ground in the race. If he hits me with the small numbers, if he rolls big. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. If he rolls big, that's also good for him. I just hope to roll a 6 here and win the race. Not like this. Need some big numbers here. Of course. Not big enough. He's rolling pretty well, actually. No, that was really bad. So 1 doublet can do it for me. Okay, I need to activate double threes. And double deuces, not enough. So we will get you into a DMP simply because one of us will cube very soon. Okay, good old DMP. What's better, making the bar? Making the 9 and split is also interesting. Oftentimes better. Get the back checkers moving. No blots in the outfield. I don't know. Looks okay to me. Certainly after double aces, I'm happy that I split. Still not in good shape. What can I do? Is there anything else? Could run with the other checker, but that's too many hitters. For 1. Do I make the 5? I have 1 checker back and I'm ahead in the race. So that argues against making the 5. Just getting a spare there. And that looks okay. Don't want to get a second checker behind that prime. Now I can make it without leaving a shot. Okay, 1 is forced, I guess. Now there's no other choice but attacking here. 3, 2 makes the anchor. Leaves me in the game. Fortunately, I better hit here, which I don't. Now he's a very solid favorite to win this. And that was quickly played. Does he really need the 9 point here? That's another point he needs to clear. Not sure about that. Okay. Somehow I have the feeling we both played badly. I mean, he had this oversight with the double 5s where that kind of shocked me. And yeah, that was all a bit confusing. Then this back game, playing 4th and back, going forward or not. Strange. So because of his big mistake, I think the wine is probably mine. Oh, it rhymes. Cool. However, probably not the greatest of all matches. Okay, double sixes would do it. Okay, he hits me. I think that would be an overplay. I think that's fine. Okay, now he's gotta hit me, I guess. So my chance. Okay, that was not it. Unfortunately. Yeah. 6-1-5-1. I guess that's my best chance here. Let's waste something. Hey, 6-1. So now I have to take it. Nope. Okay. Okay, I will just say thank you. And I cannot even type. Maybe I'm just so nervous. Okay. Yeah, he says, yeah, let's have a look after his mega blunder. Yeah, I won the wine and I played decently. Great. So lost some points. So okay, here's the final XG verdict. Some good news and some bad news. Good news, of course, I won the wine. And also I checked if I take out the double fives over side, I still would have won it, so that will make it taste better. What else? Yeah, a horrible cube action, but kind of had a bad feeling already. But really good checker play, especially in the back game, not many mistakes. So some good news, some bad news, as I said. So this first horrible cube action was this take, monster pass. Yes, I win tons of games, but yeah, I mean, the way the game went, I already had a bit bad feeling, and I also wrote it to him in the chat box when he was saying that the double fives killed his chances. And I wrote to him, maybe my taking can compensate a bit for it. It compensated a bit. I mean, it's a huge mistake, but of course not as huge as his double fives over side. Simply too many gammons, and my wins are good, but not great. So I was just over evaluating my structure here. What can you do? So here the double five, just in comparison, that's an 853. What surprised me a bit was that my recube was such a trivial take. I mean, I was toying with the idea of cubing even before he leaves the shot, like in this position, for example, but you can see that wouldn't have been a good idea. Because it felt, I mean, here it felt to me, it's just a matter of time when I get a double shot. But I didn't cube because I also had bad numbers. And of course, even if I hit something, I still don't win. And I think that's the reason that he should have taken. He doesn't lose too many gammons because he's still got a strong board. I would have to pick up both checkers. And it's really a parlay for him to lose a gammon. And I haven't counted the shots. I only knew that there were enough for me to double. But I could have seen myself passing this. I did some of these mistakes in the past because it feels like I think humans overestimate the chances of losing a gammon here. I mean, it's less than in the starting position, which is 15. And the other thing is, it feels like you take it and you basically always get hit. But that's, of course, an illusion. Quite a few numbers that miss. And then white is in great shape already. So interesting cube action here. Next cube, at least I got that one right. I wasn't so sure about the take because of the score. Because when leading 2-0, I rarely get to good re-cubes, but then I felt like in a pure race, that's a take, and contact goes either way. It certainly doesn't clearly favor him. So yeah, how bad can it be to take? So at least I got that one right. Yeah, he left a shot. Yeah, he could have played without leaving shots. Yeah, that was surprising. It's tempted to run out, but that would have, no, was I tempted? I can't remember, but at least I didn't do it. So not much more from this game. 5 away, 5 away. Yeah, I felt it's too hard to win here. I mean, another bad cube decision, but this one I can understand because, yeah, I thought, I mean, that I maybe win 30% of games. I mean, being down 36 pips, 4 checkers behind good structure, and either he hits me or if he doesn't, what am I supposed to do then? Will be hard, I thought, to contain his back checkers. So 34% winning chances. I never would have guessed had I known that. Of course, I would have taken, was pretty sure about the gammon losses that they must be very high. So 30. So that number kind of expected. But yeah, the wins, my wins are rather surprising. But okay, so this cube action I don't mind. It wasn't as terrible as the one before. And here, this is a mistake I made that I'm telling my students all the time not to make. So here, in the heat of the moment, I can blame it on the commentary, but no, that was just lack of concentration. Whenever the opponent has an obvious pass, I tell my students, pause for 2 or 3 seconds, or maybe 5, and think whether it is maybe too good. And here, obviously, I'm ahead by 36 pips, win tons of gammons, and it's super hard for him to get back into the game because let's say he enters and it's not a 2-5 or 4-3, probably I will still have enough threats to gammon him that he will have to pass even after entering. So the danger that he gets back into the game is not very high, and gammons are very high. So I wasn't thinking at all. I think if I had seen that as a quiz problem, probably would have gotten the right answer, but that's just mindset, concentration, blah, blah. So anybody who is a student of mine, happens to everybody, as you can see. Next game, that was the back game thing. So we got the cube action correctly, but my hit was also correct, it seems. So let's look at this here. Yeah, I was toying with the idea of just running out. So maybe in plus it's even better, who knows? So let's check it out. So it's just borderline. So you can make a case for playing a strong 4-5, almost 40% winning chances for a 5-back game, that is. But with mine, nice, would call it a proto-prime, prime in the making. And my chance, even after a hit, to remake a second anchor, probably Substantial favorite if he hits me to remake the anchor. As you can see, as it happened, he hits 2 checkers. Was lucky enough to roll a deuce. And this then was still a take. Lose tons of gammon, so that's usually a red flag when the opponent is 4 away. But what I kind of explained already while playing, when your winning percentage is very high, and I knew my winning percentage must be super high. Oftentimes, the game, I mean, that will translate into many recubes, and then I can just cube his gammons out of the game that he still has. So they are worthless after I return the cube to 4. So that makes it a bit easier. So whenever, be careful passing when your opponent is 4 away, when you have a really high winning percentage, because oftentimes the opponent's gammons are meaningless because the game will end up on the 4 level. So then there was a strange move, I think maybe it was even the double. Yeah, this one, I thought it's mandatory to step up to the edge of the prime, because now I'm not playing a back game, of course, anymore. I'm just going forward. So you can see 6-5 was correct to just give up the anchor now and just control the outfield. I mean, that was not a genius play, kind of obvious. Just go for outfield control. But now I'm going forward, and we are in a priming battle now, meaning he should really get to the edge of the prime, especially since I'm threatening to make a 5 prime, and I'm not threatening to attack him on the 21, because I have no material for that. And yeah, this is only a play on, I guess, because of the score. So here's the reason why this is too good. Should have thought about it. I kind of saw it that it might be too good, but I really didn't think it through, so blame on me. But okay, why is this too good? That's because his take point for the 4 cube is 33%, so not your usual 21.5 in a non-gammonish position, let's say, but really a lot higher. So that means a lot more things have to happen for him to get back into the game. So I wouldn't say that I'm free rolling for the gammon here, but if I just make my 5 prime in spot where he would have again have a take at other scores, he won't have a take at this score. So maybe I should open another XG and illustrate the concept. Just a second. Okay, I brought up another XG, and you can see at 0-0 at 7 away, 7 away. It would be almost a blunder to play on, of course, huge pass. So 2 reasons. One I mentioned already, since his take point for the 4 cube now is kind of normal, means it's a lot easier for him to get back into this game, meaning having a take or me not even having a recube. That's one. And second, also the value of my gammons on the 2 cube is not as high, or it's just normal. The normal value of gammons, maybe that is even a bigger reason. I don't know what's the bigger reason. So since the gammons on the 2 cube in the original are very high, the value is almost 1. So that is another reason why I should play on. So that's why. So actually 2 reasons why I should have continued. Okay, was that the last cube mistake at least? What have we got here? Yeah, the 2 away, 4 away thing. So double 6s. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he didn't make his 5 point. And as you can see, I mean, we know, most of you probably know, at 2 away, 4 away, you have to be really careful accepting doubles. in positions where there are gammons involved. However, when there are no gammons involved, your take point is low at the score, so you can take a lot, and your opponent also shouldn't cube much more aggressively than normal. So here you can see, because my opponent doesn't win basically any gammons, shouldn't have cubed, of course, easiest take in the world, and then screwed up the 5-2. Was that the only bigger checker play mistake? Yeah, we haven't talked about checker play mistakes, so here it finally is. I should have stepped out, so play like this. So what that does is, if it misses me, have a good race or a decent race. If he hits me, there's still contact, and there are some even hitting numbers where he's not super excited to hit me. Let's say he rolls a 2-6, then I have immediate returns that win me the game and the match. Or other hitting numbers that leave blood. So that was the perfect spot to escape. So the rest, yeah, I lost 2 points. And was there any blunderish something? I think, yeah, I overplayed this. Some I thought be cute, split, and make the 9. However, he has kind of a stacked position. And I'm actually doing quite well in the priming game. So just go for the priming game. He is stacked, so I don't necessarily want to be split. So that was kind of a biggish mistake. And then I got some shots in the end, missed them all. And he won the match, and I won the wine. So, yeah, plans for the future. I'm thinking about inviting my very good friend Johannes Levermann maybe to do some sessions with me that I can record. So we can maybe even do some kind of UBC format. I already talked to him about it. So maybe that's gonna happen. Maybe I will give it another try with the World Team Championship, but don't feel quite at ease doing that when I'm playing for the team and commentating. So I will just see. But certainly I will be out with more material. Until then, take care and bye-bye.